Thank you so much for this opportunity. My name is Ronoh. I am the Chief Accountant, Financial Systems and Controls. Financial Systems and Controls is a section within Finance and ICT Department. And in this section, we are mandated to examine financial systems corporate-wide to ensure that we have an effective, efficient, robust system that is geared towards enabling the company realize its goals and objectives. Other than the love for what I do, the one thing that I know that has assisted me is that I always do it afraid. I always find myself in situations whereby I'm thrown in the deep end and have tried my best to learn to float, to swim, and not to drown. Many a times, you're given assignments where you have no head or tail of where to start. And at that point, you encourage yourself that you can do it. You give it your shot. You give it your best shot. And this has been like a muscle whereby every time I work on it and it has strengthened over time. And with this, my confidence has always grown and it has helped with my career growth. This is a special day where we recognize extraordinary acts of women and we stand together as a force to advance the women agenda. In a world where there's discrimination, there's bias, in a world where you're treated differently because of who you are, this definitely has a negative impact on an individual. Because in such a world, you will experience suppression and even restriction on the freedom of being yourself. When we break the bias, we will be able to choose our life's path and fulfill our full potential. Sometimes when opportunities arise, you'll find that young and new mothers could be bypassed simply because of the assumption that they cannot take up such tasks given their new status. In an idealistic situation, such individuals should be approached and the onus should be on them to either take up the task or decline it. When I sit, I always give an equal opportunity. Be it an assignment, be it a project, be it a task, name it. I will always give everybody an equal chance. And ever since I joined KenGen, from the time I was mentored to a point now where I'm mentoring, I actually mentor both genders. Anybody who comes to me for any advice or any guidance in terms of their career, in terms of the work that they do, in terms of any task that they've been given, I always assist. It is important that women lift each other up because when we lift each other up, when we support each other, there's really nothing we cannot do. And at this point, I'd like to read a quote by a lady by the name Celine. It reads, "I wish more women realized that helping another woman win, cheering her on, praying for her, sharing a resource with her does not take away from your blessing. In fact, the more you give, the more you receive. Empowering women does not come from selfishness. It comes from selflessness." Thank you.